we have started officially.
All right. Well, welcome to episode 22. Is this 22?
Yeah, no, whoa, no. We're episode 24.
Episode 24?
Yeah, because we did 23 as debut on live.
Well, welcome to episode 1 of season 2 of the ALT TAB podcast.
Bruh.
I'm just kidding. We're gonna mark every end of the season with a live broadcast. I'm lying. Welcome to episode 24 of the ALT TAB podcast, where you guys get your in-depth look and first sneak peek and second-hand information from two men that sit across from each other across the world.
Yep.
The country. 2 countries.
It's not across
watching for the first time on YouTube. Yeah, I know, so across the countries. You guys are watching for the first time. Welcome. If you're watching for the second time, welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah.
And if you're watching more than that, we thank you.
Yeah.
Don't forget to, if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, to go over to the ALT TAB podcast YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button. Make sure the bell notification is turned on so that way you can see when our videos go live. Also, any of our shorts as well.
Yeah.
Also, too, we do have a TikTok, which is the ALT TAB podcast. And we are on Spotify and Google Podcasts as well. So you can find us on multiple platforms. And then if you just want to see us individually, that's on Twitch, Cross, and EP18.
Yup. Oh, you killed it, dude.
Oh, thanks. That was all one take, man. I want you to know that.
Wow.
Yeah, all one take.
Damn.
That was definitely not edited at all.
Unedited.
Well, I mean, this video is edited, but that wasn't edited.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. I feel like there's a lot of information that came through this past week and then not a lot of information at the same time. You know what I realized is something that we never really talk on is a lot of the Twitch drama that happens. You know what I mean? I think it's because we don't necessarily look for it. You know what I mean? And we're not like, oh my God, did you see that? But it's like, there's been a lot of drama. There was that FaZe Rain.
FaZe Rain and
Grace
Van Dien. Grace Van Dien?
Yeah.
Yeah. Girl from Stranger
Van Dien
Things.
or Van Dyne. Yeah, she's from Stranger Things. They had some beef and then it just dropped out of nowhere. They supposedly met up and they recorded a video, and in that video, that's when he kind of talked to her about certain things and she didn't feel comfortable and she left crying. But ever since then, nothing really has happened with that. I think that just quickly died out.
Yeah.
I know FaZe came out and said that they stand with Grace.
Yeah.
With everything that was going on, and then after that,
she's not even in. I don't think she's not on FaZe in FaZe anymore.
She removed FaZe from her bio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feels bad.
Yeah, for sure. It's
I feel like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, she only got there because she's famous. But it's like
most people.
Yeah. But it's like, was she? I feel like she got famous because of streaming more than not.
Her stream's good. Got 200K followers or something. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, she did play with the OTV and Friends people. But I mean, sure, what was it? Stranger Things started her trajectory, but it's just I feel like there's the people who she played with that kind of took her up there even more. Because I mean, she was in one episode. You know what I mean? Sure, that episode everyone loved her and Eddie together, but yeah, she's in one episode.
Percy, wake up.
Yeah, I guess that's another reason why.
And it became it blew up on TikTok, and then it's yeah, she became the Stranger Things girl. But I mean,
but yeah, I mean, I don't think she deserved the hate that she got.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, But a lot
Uh,
of people were hating on her because like when he said his thing, like, I don't know who you are, like you're just a girl from Stranger Things. And he also called her mid as well, which was fucked up. Um,
yeah, I don't.
he's like, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole or some shit like that. I was like, why would you say that? And then like she brought up him ODing. Like I don't know if you knew that about him, but like
Yep. Yeah.
yeah,
Pretty bad.
I didn't know it was him that was in the wheelchair. I
Yeah.
remember scrolling through
He
TikTok
he
one time
couldn't
and I
walk
saw it.
for a while.
Yeah. Like she had when she made her video, she brought up the OD thing and she was like, you only know me from Stranger Things, but I only know you as the guy who OD'd. And it was like, damn, like
Just like
it's messed
fighting
up.
fire with fire. Like,
Yeah. Asmongold was like, if you take the low road, I'll meet you there, sort of
yeah.
thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's just like, I definitely feel like Grace didn't know how to handle it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
she didn't deserve like all the hate, but she also like wasn't professional enough to just kill it there. And then she like,
Yeah, it's kind of like she wanted to let it sting a little bit, and
yeah,
it's just like, yeah,
and then she like cried and all that, which is fine, but like, I don't know. I guess everyone kind of saw her as like an easy target because she looks very
yeah,
vulnerable.
that is true. Because like even in it, even though she did talk about the OD, she did say that she was happy that he was able to find his like he was able to overcome it and things like that. Because her mom also too was a drug addict, but her mom didn't
Yeah.
overcome it, and she was like, I'm happy that you were able to. But people didn't like the fact that she brought that up, and like I guess like she was like smiling when she was saying it, but I mean when you bring up certain things, it's like you might not be able to portray emotions very well, but people are like, she's an actress and blah, blah, blah. But it all comes down to is like, I feel like when it comes to like the whole phase thing and like the OGs, it's like, sure, they have a say so when it comes to certain things, but they probably need to just shut up, to be honest. Because it's like, what has the OGs for phase done lately? You know what I mean? Like, everyone's backing Rain because oh my god, he's a trick shotter from Phase back in the day. He's an OG, leave him alone, sort of thing. But it's like, what have you done lately? Like if I were to Google Phase Rain, which I did because I didn't know who he was, first thing that pops up was him doing drugs, and it's
Yeah.
like nothing about
That's,
trick shotting, things
yeah.
like that. And it's like, but it sucks the whole situation with that. But
Well,
I feel like it.
I feel like a lot of the thing that he's salty about, he's just projecting onto like other people. Like,
Yeah, because he like called out Nick Merckx as well.
yeah, and he's just like, we don't know who you are, but like, he's just so frustrated about like, I guess just whatever's happening at Phase, and the management is like not under anyone's control, but someone like I don't know.
Well, because I think how the OGs kind of like pass it on to like corporate people, and then the corporate people took it over, and then it just.
That's your first mistake.
Yep. But again, that's why they're where they are, and that's where I'm at. I'm where I'm at, because I wasn't able to make those decisions to get to that point. But again, it's just all opinion, and it does come from a place of ignorance with me because obviously I don't know everything. So whoever's listening, again, anything I do say, it is my opinion, and it does come from a place of ignorance because I may not know the whole both sides of the story. I just kind of see what is shown on TikTok and on YouTube, which is basically someone else's narrative if you think about it, because they're the ones that are cutting the videos and clips and making it for views and whatnot.
They can make it look so good on their perspective. Like, holy cow, they can really build a story. But
yeah, so there was that. What other Twitch drama was there recently? I saw recently.
I don't remember.
Aiden Ross has that big thing against Hassan. He has like a secondary account where he was talking about that Hassan needs to die, basically. That he needs to
What?
Yeah, basically Aiden Ross on his secondary account was tweeting that like Hassan really needs to like off himself, basically. And he was like, he'll do anything for him just to off himself. He did that, and then Jake Lucky, who does like a lot of the news stuff, and he like posted it. So he posted it as well. saying that like Aiden Ross is over here like doing this, and showed the tweets, and then Aiden Ross ended up saying that Jake Lucky also needs to be stoned to death and blah blah blah, and he needs to be bullied for real. Yeah, and then today, so he had on his secondary account, he had a blue check mark because he was part of Kick, right? And he was a part of like the Kick's like group. I don't know if you knew that, like on Twitter, if you're part of like an organization or things like that, you can get an automatic check mark, and it'll have like the check mark and like the organization's logo. So he was part of the Kick one, and they removed him from it. So I don't know what sort of backlash he's going to reach for that, but that was the last like 24 to 48 hours he was doing that on a secondary account. Yeah, I think that's all the real drama that I saw lately. I feel like there was one other thing, and I can't put my foot on it.
Didn't Twitch make like a policy change or something?
They did the whole brand thing, and then they didn't word it very well, and everyone was all up in arms about it, and then they backtracked on it. So there was that. Oh, and then there was also the Nick Merck thing that happened yesterday as well.
Drama everywhere.
Yeah, Nick Merckx, there was someone that tweeted about outside of a school, I think in Los Angeles, I believe. It was like outside of a school, there was a LGBTQ like a rally, and anti-LGBTQ like a fight that broke out in front of a school. It was like a board meeting because the school board was trying to recognize June as an official like Pride Month thing within the school. Okay. And there was like a fight that broke out, and people were fighting, and like the way Nick Merckx worded it, he's like, they shouldn't be doing that in front of the kids. That's what he tweeted. And like he did, obviously, like he just tweeted that and sent it, and everyone was like, oh, he's anti-LGBTQ and stuff like that. Like I don't know why he tweeted it. And he came on stream today, and he was like, basically what I meant was they shouldn't be fighting in front of a school with kids in the school. Like they shouldn't be fighting in front of kids. And he was like, me as a new parent, me and my wife talked about it, and we feel like when it comes to those situations and like the LGBTQ and all those different scenarios, that he feels like he should be the one to talk to his kid about it before the school does, Yeah. And so it's like, that's his point of view. And everybody was like on his side when he said that, when he like explained what he meant by the phrase. He was like, you shouldn't be fighting in front of the kids. That's the one thing that shouldn't be happening. But he also feels like he should be the one to tell his kid when it comes to those like certain situations.
It's his kid.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all the drama I think I saw. Those were the big things.
Oh, I'm just stressed hearing about it. This is why I don't listen to drama. I'm just like, it happens. Like, let's just move on. Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, there's Twitch.
Yeah, there's Twitch. Quick side thing, I wasn't able to see a lot on it. But they did release the gameplay reveal today on Mortal Kombat. Today was a Summer Game Fest on Twitch.
Oh yeah, saw that.
And yeah, they showed that gameplay. They showed the new trailer for Fortnite Wilds, which is the new season. And then they showed something else, which I don't know what it was. Oh, Alan Wake, but I know nothing about Alan Wake, to be honest. Those video games.
Yeah, me neither. Oh yeah, there's been like it's been all over the media, like newspaper outlets and stuff. To like they're blaming Canada for, like, it's kind of like a meme, but not really. It's like a meme and kind of like fuck Canada in a sense, because of the fires that's going on and how it's affecting the U.S.
Damn.
So there's been memes going around just saying screw Canada. But yeah, the fire is so bad, man. So bad.
It kind of cleared up today where I was at. Yesterday it was kind of bad. It cleared up today, but it was when I checked my phone to check the air quality. It's still currently unhealthy. It's at 244, but earlier it was like 278. I know in like New York it's like 350s. Yeah, that's bad.
That's how it was here for like a couple days. It's so bad.
You know what's funny is that there was a. Obviously, it's not funny about the smokes and stuff like that because that's definitely affecting people.
Yep.
But there was an advertisement for Diablo 4 in New York City, and it had like Lilith and everything like that. There's like Diablo 4 the date it comes out, and it says "Welcome to Hell, New York." It's just covered in smoke.
Oh my!
And it's just it was just funny. It was like, man, like the timing on that could not have been better.
Yeah. There's a new Minecraft update, right?
Yeah, it just came out yesterday.
1.2.
Yeah. They included some
looks pretty dope.
Archaeology came out. Sniffer came out. Sniffler, whatever it's called.
I fuck with it. Cherry Blossom, that's pretty dope.
Cherry Blossom trees
if you ever
are in there.
around, I'm hopping up in that bitch and just planting cherry blossom. No, I'm just gonna plant that shit everywhere.
You know what's funny is that I told Tigers, I was like, hey, I'm kind of thinking about starting a realm. Not a realm, but like at least a Bedrock server.
Be pretty chill.
Instead of Java, just do Bedrock and then just play. And so I still have that Bedrock server that I was working on a while back. I still have it. So I can just kind of go through and just, to be honest, I'll probably just open it with what I have and then just fucking continue there. Yeah. I was thinking about just like scrapping everything and starting over. But Vinny did build a huge ass castle and I don't want to scrap that. So
he built it again. Actually, no, he's on Diablo.
Oh yeah, Vinny is on Diablo, right?
He's not gonna. Yeah, a lot of people were complaining about the new update and being like, there's not much stuff and they expected more. They're like, we wait a year or something for this. And then some people are like, yeah, it's like we waited a year and also like some of this stuff should have been implemented like way back. I'm like, it's like there's mods, you know?
Yeah.
There's a reason like they're not like releasing stuff crazy. Like they could if they wanted to, but like they know that there's mods that a lot of people are occupied with. And if they want extra content, you know, there are mods that probably do it better than Minecraft. Like what is Minecraft gonna do? Like try to rival with like the existing mods? That's pretty tough.
No, I think just take the mods and make it into their own thing, you know?
Yeah, they
Which technically is what they're doing. And to be honest, they just showed the stuff that you see in like they show the stuff that you just see in that little screen. I saw that screenshot that you had, right? It's just a bunch of items.
Yeah.
This is everything that they added. But like there's so much more that was added to it.
Yeah, these are just the items and blocks.
Yeah. So I'm looking at it here and it's like there's the decorated pots, which sure. You can craft them and like have them decorating. I mean, hanging signs are new.
Hell yeah!
Like, come on, that's a big thing, right?
It's pretty lit, man.
There's suspicious gravel now.
Yes, saw that.
It's affected by gravity, although it vanishes when landing.
It's kind of weird.
Wait, can you just like you fall through it? I don't know, but there's suspicious gravel and suspicious sand.
Maybe if you stand on it, it like starts shaking and then it falls. And then once it falls on the ground, it disintegrates. Like you can make game modes out of it.
Oh yeah, true.
Like fucking Fall Guys.
You now have archaeology system now, where you can just go through and find certain things. Oh. Big fucking thing in this Minecraft update, which I would, okay, people are mad because they just saw the items, but the netherite it's totally changed now.
Oh yeah.
Like that in itself is a huge thing, because now you have to find the trim, which now you have to explore the nether even longer, because you can only get the thing from a bastion up remnant.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to find bastion remnants to find the netherite trim, and then at that point you can upgrade your stuff to netherite. So it should take a lot longer now, because you got to find a bastion remnant first off.
That's pretty big.
And then also too, you can change the trim to your armor now. So it's like you can have like, you know, the blue from the diamond, and you can like change the trim color of it to be different colors. But you gotta find the trims. Yeah. So they added those. I mean, there's the camel. You know what I mean? It's a rideable entity. They can be ridden by 2 players with a saddle. Think about it.
Hell yeah, dude.
You can just have a bunch of camels everywhere.
Yeah.
The sniffer. I don't know how that won the fucking live thing, but it did.
Yeah.
It's considered to be the first ancient mob.
Oh shit. Ancient daddy.
You know, you got the cherry boat, and you got a raft.
Hell yeah,
now.
man. Cherry boat's about to be crazy.
Dude, what about the rafts though?
The raft's about to be crazy too.
I'm about to make that out of bamboo. You can put a chest on it as well. I forgot you can put chests on these, boats.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, you got the cherry trees. You got the cherry grove.
Mm-hmm.
You can now get trial ruins, which is a buried generated structure from a lost culture. So that's, I think, it's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of different commands. Yeah, these people are stupid. I'm just kidding. They just see the outline of everything, and they don't see the whole.
Yeah, I think people just expect too much from video games now. That they're like, no matter what it is, they're just gonna be disappointed and find a way to complain about it. Every update, every game, there's always a vast majority of negativity.
Mm-hmm.
And it's yeah, it's just, you know, it's the trolls, man. It's the trolls.
Because I think that netherite ingot, the netherite definitely changes things.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it doesn't change like speed running, so they can still do their thing, but
nah, who cares about speed running, dude?
Losers.
Dude, did you see the Apple Vision Pro?
Oh yeah, it's like $3,400.
Yeah, the $3,400 AR glasses that look like ski goggles. And dude, what's crazy is that you can like show your eyes, so it's completely black from the outside, and then you could. It's like a visor, and then your eyes are. It's so creepy, like.
Yeah, it's like Ready Player One.
Yeah.
So I watched a video. I don't know if you ever watch Marquise Brownlee.
I saw the video, but I haven't watched it.
Yeah, so basically there's no controllers. So there's a bunch of sensors on the bottom right here, on the bottom, and then there's a bunch of sensors in the eyes, because it focuses on your eyes, and it focuses on your hands. So basically, when you're looking through it, everything pops up kind of like a phone, and so you look at it, and it will highlight what you're looking at, and then you can do this with your finger. Click.
Oh.
So you just sit there and just look at everything and click, and then you get to choose everything, and then you can like talk through it. You can text and do everything. So basically it's your phone all in one, but you don't need to be connected to your phone to use it. It has its own like processing system and everything. It's like its own computer in the headphones and the headset itself. But yeah, it's AR and VR. So I don't know. It looks weird. But yeah, it's going to be $3,400, and it's going to go on sale. I think after they said like after a year, it'll go on sale. But yeah,
it has more pixels than a 4K TV, and its micro OLED display features 23 million pixels. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it'd be cool to have, but never practical.
Yeah. It's nice that you don't have to have like a phone with it, or like a computer.
Yeah, that is nice. It's like
if you have the extra money to buy it, then you can just go and buy it.
It's like the Oculus Quest, right? Something they don't need. Yeah. I don't know. every time they release VR stuff, I'm just like, it's just the same shit, but like a little bit better.
For the Apple one, it's a little bit different because it's also AR.
Yeah.
So it's augmented reality. So it's like that could be something else entirely.
Good.
Because like that whole visor thing that like changes, it can just change, and then you can see everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like it's still too clunky for like everyday wear. I want something like small, like just a pair of glasses, or I don't know.
I wanted to try those Google glasses.
Yeah, and then they flopped.
Yeah, and then Amazon have their own glasses as well.
Yeah, I think Google is actually rebooting their glasses. I think at least. Maybe not.
No, Amazon has their glasses, and it has Alexa. It's called Echo Frames. It has Alexa in them, so it's a smart audio sunglasses with Alexa. I don't know if you can see stuff through it, but I know Alexa's in it.
Hey, Alexa. Hey.
So you can make calls, listen to podcasts or Audible books, set reminders, add to your to-do list, get news, or control your smart home.
Be sure to use it outside, I feel like. And everyone's just going to hear it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
They use like this thing called like bone conduction, and then they like vibrate at your temples. But like if you get close enough, people can still hear you.
Really?
Yeah. It's supposed to like vibrate your temples, and then it goes to your eardrums. It's not direct contact, but yeah, those my friend had one of those, and like I can hear everything. So I don't think those are very popular anymore.
Yeah.
But I think that's how they're trying to do it with these headsets. Like the Google or the Apple one, they have the surround sound. So I'm assuming there's like speakers on the outside or something. Which could be cool. If the sound is immersive enough with like VR, I feel like that could really make a difference.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a speaker and not like isolated headphones. But still a long ways to go. There's nothing like too cutting edge.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just like improvement on what's already existing, which is all right, but yeah. They gotta get them processors smaller. Do. All right.
What else you got?
What else I got, dude? Well, in the beginning of this podcast, I was just gonna update what's happening with the D&D podcast that we were gonna do.
Okay.
It's like still a hard maybe. I haven't really thought about it much since the last time we talked, but instead of doing like a new channel, a different show, and we include all the D&D members, we decided that's probably unrealistic. So it's probably easier if we just incorporate it into our every week podcast. So instead of like us doing this, talking about jack shit, it'll just be an episode dedicated to D&D, and then we'll try to have like at least one D&D player in.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like Sun, Squiddy, Ravine. That's only the 3 actually.
Yeah.
So, Squiddy's probably going to be available most of the time.
Yeah.
Suns and Ravine. That's going to be pretty tough. I would like to get Ravine on the podcast. If we can make that happen. I have to message him ahead of time. But yeah, it's just going to be like, we'll just call it like a special episode. And it'll just be like 26, 27, 28. It won't like be a new show on our channel. So
okay.
Yep. Look out for that. If it doesn't happen, if you don't see any new content regarding, then it's probably not happening. So, it's early access, guys. That's not even early access. It's just it's nothing. It's just an announcement. God, I saw it in my room. All right, you got anything on Diablo?
I do. Did you see that they? So hold on. Did you see Call of Duty released? They're gonna release a new map
on what?
On June 14th.
For what?
When season 4 comes out for Resurgence.
Oh. Wait, like
it's called Vondel.
What? So they're gonna replace Ashika Island?
I don't know if they'll replace it or if they just have it in rotation.
That'll be pretty sick.
I just sent you the picture of it. It's a brand new mid-sized map coming to Call of Duty Season 4 on June 14th, available for Resurgence and DMZ at launch and Battle Royale in season. So what's going to end up happening is that this is going to end up being the Battle Royale map as well, mid-season.
I don't know how I feel about this.
It's a lot of water. It's definitely a lot of water.
I don't know.
But it's smaller, which I don't mind. And if it's like 150 players on this map here, you're gonna die very fast. But
yeah, I am just so uninterested in COD right now. But I mean, it looks just top down, but like it looks interesting.
Yeah,
like there's a castle in a university.
Right
and there's City Hall. Yeah, stadium. It's just a lot of weird POIs in like one location.
What I like is that it's a bunch of buildings too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, it's also gonna suck as well because there's probably gonna be a lot of people on top of the buildings.
It will. On top of buildings, windows, like. But I think because there's a lot of water, it'll be like people will get caught out easily on rotation.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think that's why the water is there, but. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when I'll play COD again, but
I did play that when I played with Staha and them. I played that new Resurgence map, Ashika Island.
Oh yeah,
not bad.
It's cool. I think it's cool.
I just gotta get used to fucking Call of Duty. I'm so behind on Call of Duty, and that's what sucked because I wanted to stay on top of Call of Duty, so that way I didn't get behind, and I got behind, and now I'm just fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to find a day to where I need to pay attention when they have a double weapon XP and then just fucking play.
Yeah, like I'm probably behind like so many guns now that they've released.
Which I did use the RPK when I played, and it still fucking shreds.
Yeah, I think it's always gonna be good unless they nerf it to the ground where like the recoil is like unbearable.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well.
So anyway, at least
they're making content, you know, because like I feel like Warzone is on a downward spiral every day that it's up. So
I wonder how their like the whole ranked is going.
Like they really just should have stuck to Warzone, just first Warzone. MA changes there, but whatever.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So about Diablo.
Yeah, lay it on us, bro.
Dude, that game sucks.
Yeah, that game's dog shit, right?
Worst. I'm just kidding.
That game's fucking trash.
The game is honestly.
There goes our sponsorship.
So great. No, I have nothing bad to say. I don't think I've ever had anything bad to say about a Blizzard game, besides Overwatch. But even in itself, Overwatch is a really great
Overwatch. Game. Yeah, I like Overwatch. It has really good polish.
Yeah, in itself, Overwatch is a really good game. There's nothing wrong about it. Sure, Overwatch 2, they fumbled it hard because they're not going to do the whole PvE aspect like they promised. But
another game.
Yeah, it was a great update. But yeah, no, Diablo 4 is great. Honestly, I've played it since the early access, so I've been playing it since June 1st. I'm not super far into it, so I'm taking my time and playing. I'm only level 36, 35, 36. I think I got 36.
Dude, I'm gonna grind the shit out of it tonight.
It's very fun. The story is great. It's nice to do a lot of the side quests. Like I was even showing Squiddy yesterday. I was like, there's just so much stuff that you
Mm,
can do.
mm-hmm.
Like he did ask, is like, is it multiplayer? I was like, it is multiplayer, but you can play solo and be totally fine. Um, so it's like you don't need to like wait for us to get on to play the game because you can play it yourself. Even if you wanted to just wait for us for the main story, that's fine
Yeah.
because there's so many side quests. Like when you open up your map at the top, whatever regions you've unlocked, you can kind of like cycle through them because there's renown that you get for each like side quest you do, area that you find, altar, stronghold, side dungeon, dungeons, like whatever you do, you get renown for it. And up until you unlock World 3, there's three like challenges that you can complete or objectives you can complete, and it will unlock things count wide for that realm on all characters. So it's like you can um, get like your talent points. You can get up to I think 10 talent points for your new characters for all characters. Then also too, you can upgrade your potions. I think 5 times. Um,
Damn.
yeah, so you originally start off with 4, I think 4. Right now I'm at 6. I'm at 6 potions.
Okay.
Then you can also upgrade your potions as well to do more healing over time. But yeah, when I was telling Squiddy that there's so much to do, like I've only unlocked 2 regions, and the side quest in itself is like 76 side quests
Oh shit.
in in just those 2 regions.
That's a good
So
amount.
I was like, yeah, so that's that, and like dungeons, there was like 47 dungeons between the 2 areas that he can do. So it's like there's a lot of stuff to do. Even if you already finished the campaign, you just want to run around and complete everything to 100% it's going to take hours, you know?
Yeah.
And then once you get to World 3 and World 4, that unlocks new like Nightmare and Torment dungeons and things like that. And,
Yeah, I want to try
and
this.
it's like even harder stuff. So they took their time to make this game, and I think it paid off very well. Um, I have no complaints about Diablo. I know a lot of people have been having issues with like disconnects and things like that.
I heard about
But for
that.
me, I didn't have any issues. I haven't had real issues. I mean, there's some times where I'll teleport back to the main city and I'll get disconnected mid teleport. But I just log back in and I'm at the
Yeah,
place.
there was an issue
Um,
today, but I think they're just working out some server kinks.
oh yeah, they we're working on the servers today, but it looks like they're back up because Squiddy's been on Diablo for a couple hours already, or for like the last couple minutes. Last hour. I wish you could get your mount faster.
Yeah, I heard that takes a while.
But your guy already runs kind of quick, so it's not like you're like
You can
slowed
like
down.
dash too, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Every
And
couple
you don't have to
seconds.
stop and fight every mob. Like, even though on the World 2, it seems like everywhere I turn, there's just a fucking mob of enemies.
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes there's too many enemies, and I'm just like, dude, I'm just trying to get to where I want to go.
Yeah.
It's like let me just run. But
Yeah.
what's great is that the world feels alive.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and again, I'll see other players run by. There's like events that you can do. And I'll go and do the event, and there'll be some players that will come by and help me as well. And so I mean that's nice. So it's nice to see like the world is alive. Um, yeah, I have nothing. It's just a great game. Like
Yeah.
yeah, I've enjoyed everything so far. I'm a druid. Um, I want to beat the campaign so I can start the other characters. So I might try to like speedrun the campaign because I do want to play my barbarian, and I do want to try a rogue as well. And then obviously I'll play all 5 characters. So that way I can get a little insight on who I really want to play when the seasons start. That way I can just grind the season character. But what's nice is that when you complete the campaign, when seasons start, you don't have to do the campaign again in season.
Yeah.
So you can just
that's good.
do what you want.
That'd be not fun.
I mean, the campaign's not bad.
I think, yeah, but like repetitive story is just like not fun to do.
Have to do it over and over, go over again. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the biggest complaint. I mean, some people have had some like server issues. Um, a lot of people complain that it's always online, like it's an always online kind of game. Um, I don't see a problem with that. I mean, it's a live service game, so it kind of has to always be online. But I think people just want to be able to just play offline and play by themselves. But
yeah, I feel like at that point you're just nitpicking, you know?
yeah,
like you're taking like a really good like school project and your teacher's like picking out the smallest details. Like, man, what the fuck? Just like
I can see that
like
glue
just,
right there.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
really?
it's like what? It's like, is that glue? Like, I don't know.
Like, that's supposed to be rubber cement. Like,
yeah.
honestly, shut up.
Yeah. It's just like that can be endless, you know. There's no perfect game, but there can definitely be like great games that, you know, can seem perfect.
What's also good is that I know I've said this multiple times, but they are been said to have already start working on 2 expansions.
Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah.
So that's good.
Always new content. You need that.
Yeah, and then the map itself is not the full map because there's a whole section on the bottom.
It's like a fraction.
There's a whole section on the left side as well. Yeah, so
I just hope the expansion is not like fucking $60.
Well, they did say that they were going to expand on the story seasonally, so every season they were going to release like free content.
Yeah.
So
there's got to be something that they make you buy. Like
most likely it'll probably be the expansions then. Yeah, most likely. Because when they made the expansion for Diablo 3, that was an I had to pay for that. But it was only like $10-15.
Yeah, as long as they keep it in the 10, 20, maybe 30.
But it is Blizzard, so it might be a $40 like
it's gonna be like Destiny. They're gonna pull a Destiny. I hope they don't pull a Destiny.
Well, Destiny was part of Activision at one point. So.
Yeah. Well, I just hope their expansions aren't like $70. It's like a base game. And it's like,
oh, okay, no.
Yeah, Lightfall was like $80 for me to just standard edition, and then it'd be like,
you bought Lightfall?
No, I didn't buy it. What the fuck?
Oh,
I'm thinking about it. I was like, Lightfall looks really cool, and they're like, yeah, pay $80. I'm like, holy shit!
Like, well, who knows? It might go on sale because Steam Summer Sale is about to start soon.
Yeah.
Actually, it might be when you're in the UK. It might actually start. I think it starts in like July.
Yeah, I'm not really playing Destiny, so it doesn't matter. But Diablo is cool. I'm excited to try it. You know, I'm pretty lucky to try it because of Jacob. I wouldn't have like, if he didn't give me the game, I wouldn't have played till I came back probably.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna let that happen.
I was like, and then
it's
I'm
definitely
like,
a game you gotta try.
Forget about the game. And there's something new out. Yeah.
It's definitely a game that you gotta try.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good placeholder, or it's just something to keep me occupied other than Valorant until there's something else that comes out, like Starfield or, you know, the day before.
Starfield comes out what, September, August?
I think so. And then there's also like yeah, there's the Minecraft Dungeons and Dragons expansion.
Oh yeah.
No updates, but like it's being worked on, so
that needs to come out already.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good week maybe. I don't know. It's a DLC, so yeah.
It says about what, 10 hours?
Yeah, it's not bad. But you just play it slow. Might last us a week, maybe. Maybe like a couple stream cycles.
It's gonna be one Saturday, and we're just gonna lead right into D&D.
Yeah, that'll be kind of sick. Speaking of D&D, I still haven't finished that. I keep forgetting. Like it was last night. I was like, I played like 2 Valorant games. And it was 1 a.m. I was like, fuck, I forgot about D&D.
Oh shit! You know what? Instead of watching Shrek, we could watch D&D.
That's true.
Well, we gotta finish Shrek. I paid for that movie, and I think it's already.
Oh, you rented it? Yeah, it's 48 hours. Yeah, definitely expired. What the shit?
Well, I got it on what, Tuesday?
It's 48 hours. So.
Yeah, it expired yesterday.
Yeah. How much was it? Like $4?
It was $3.
Yeah, on Google, right? Or on YouTube?
I was having the hardest time trying to like show it in Discord.
Wait, why? Because did it go black screen?
Black screen, yeah.
Yeah, it's the copyright bullshit.
I just had to turn off hardware acceleration, and then it popped up. Which I was like, why is that a thing? Like I had to turn off hardware acceleration, and it on my web browser, and then it just showed up fine.
Hey, you should just watch Puss in Boots tonight. Like fuck.
Well, he needs to finish watching Shrek.
God damn it, Squiddy. Fuck. That's such a good movie. I'm like always down to watch it again.
Which one, Shrek?
Last Wish.
Last Wish.
Yeah, they did a really good job.
Well, we definitely gotta watch it. Well, my fiance, she's resting today because she has an early meeting in the morning. So
nice.
Yeah, after this podcast, I'm down to. I gotta take BB out, and then after that, I'll be down to just watch last, I guess, hour of Shrek, and then whatever after that. I might play. I'll be probably playing Diablo.
Yeah, I'll have it on in the background. Yeah, the dude.
But yeah, Diablo's great.
Yeah. I started a sorcerer. It's fucking OP already.
Yeah.
The chain lightning is crazy. Like you just shoot one and it bounces against everyone. And it's like you don't have to do anything.
They just explode and blood goes everywhere, and it just looks so nice.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, I see why this build is like crazy, because I'm level 3 and it's already like clearing waves super easily.
What world did you choose? 2?
2, yeah.
Get that extra XP.
Yeah, I know, bitch. Yeah, it's fun so far. I like got on this morning to create a character, and then I started zoning out, and I was just playing, and I was like, oh, this is dangerous. So I got in my chair, like, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a game to where you just put music on, and then just you probably like no audio and just
dude, music. Yeah, I'm a no audio that shit. Except the audio kind of sounds nice in this one, so I might just have it on very slightly.
Oh yeah, that's true. So you know what's funny is that you know who Whoopi Goldberg is?
No.
Okay, so she you know who Whoopi Goldberg is?
Oh fucking know. Maybe if I see a picture.
She's an actress. But she hasn't really acted in anything as of late. She was like back in the 90s and the 80s. She was like an actress in like Sister Act. Those are like the movies I know her from. But she also is, I think she's on The View, I think. Oh yeah, she's on like the show called The View, but she basically got mad. So one of the Diablo 4 devs tweeted, I did not have Whoopi Goldberg yelling at me on Instagram on my Diablo 4 launch bingo card.
Oh, wow.
Because she wants Diablo to be on Mac, so that way she can play. It's like, this is what I'm asking you, Blizzard. This is Whoopi. You know how much I love Diablo. I would like y'all to let those of us who use our apples to play allow us to play on the Apple. Take Diablo 4 and let us do it and have a great time. And she got pissed because she bought the game because she was super excited to play it, not knowing not for Apple. But yeah, he's like, I did not have Whoopi Goldberg yelling at me on my Instagram bingo card.
Fucking, her first mistake is owning an Apple, so you know.
Yeah, that is true.
You're always gonna have limited games, like no matter what. It's not a gaming. It's not designed to be like gamed on. And ones that are, it's like fucking so expensive.
Yeah.
And devs don't. I feel like devs care less and less about Macs and Apple.
Oh, did you see that side?
Sure.
Quick, because we're on Mac. No Man's Sky got released on Mac.
Oh shit.
That was last week. So this week got released on Mac this week, and then a couple days later they had an update. Like a big update, and it's like, so they just released on Mac, and then they just released a big update, like one of their like big updates again. So like I was like, damn, they released 2 big updates like within a week of each other.
Damn.
Like, No Man's Sky is going crazy with their updates.
Yeah, they're doing
a
good.
Whole bunch of like new stuff. 7 years of updates, and I think it's like almost 30 updates in seven years.
That's crazy.
So that's like,
yeah. I still Can't get into that game.
But yeah, back to Diablo. So I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's a Wudijo. That was the first guy to hit 100 in hardcore.
Yes.
And he went to go fight the game's toughest boss. Let's see. The Echo of Lilith, which is an ultra powerful pinnacle boss designed to give max level, fully equipped players something to worry about. So he went in to go fight that, and he died.
Oh, at 100?
At 100, yeah. He went down fighting and died.
Yeah, that's gotta be hard on hardcore.
Yeah. I don't know what role
Echo of Lilith? Is that like a ghost? Or something?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was playing a looks like he was playing a rogue.
L.
Yeah, he was playing a rogue.
If it was a Druid, easily would have won that. Just do the shroud rotation.
I guess he was looking for his scroll. Which there's a scroll that's it's a rare item that enables players, including in hardcore mode, to get away from life-threatening situations. He had a scroll but didn't bound it to a key, and so when he attempted to get it through the Diablo 4's like wheel menu, it was on the wrong wheel, and so he wasn't able to use his scroll to escape.
Damn. That is an amateur mistake.
He had a way out of the fight and whiffed on it. That is crazy. I guess that was his second attempt, his second time that he tried to solo the Echo of Lilith, but the first time he was able to use the Scroll of Escape to get away.
Mm-hmm. Damn. I feel like if I ever get to 100, I just wouldn't play that character anymore.
On hardcore?
Yeah, and then I would just pick someone else. Even when I just don't get on hardcore, I feel like I have nothing else to do other than gear grinding. But at that point, you gotta be close to just maxing out everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I just start a new character. I feel like I wouldn't be mad if I died at 100 on hardcore. That's your whole character gone, but I'm also probably never gonna play it.
Yeah. Level was he at that time? Well, he was already level 100. I guess he was about to die. He just scrolled out. Oh man, but yeah, that's all I have on Diablo today. I'm gonna I don't know if we had it recording, but I'm going to remake my barbarian to make him look like Kratos because I saw a bunch of people do it on Reddit, and I was like, "That's fucking awesome.
Sick." Yeah, I'm gonna have to include that on the podcast.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, let's end it off with Premiere. Nice and easy. So, as the recording of this podcast, which is Thursday, I've released the roster for Premiere Season 2. And that is me, Jacob, EP18. Actually, that might have been confusing. Squiddy and Aiden and Sun. And the people that are not playing is Tigers, which is the person that founded this team, and Wrath, which, he's just once in a blue moon kind of player on the Premier team. And I was gonna get Tigers instead of Sun. But yeah, I was just worried about his PC, and he hasn't been really playing practice. None of these are fault of his own, but and also he's busy with editing. He's stacking up more and more endeavors. He's editing TikTok and YouTube videos for, what's her name, Mayui.
Yeah, I believe that's how you pronounce her name.
And then now he might like have a potential position for like Shaz. So I think just for this season, we'll have him like benched, but also like a sub if we need. And then next season we could consider him like putting him in instead of like someone else. It just depends on how people do in this one. But yeah, that's the roster update for now. And yeah, Jake was playing Sentinel. I'm Smokes. I'm always gonna be Smokes. Sun Initiator. Aiden, I put him on Duelist and Initiator, so he's kind of the flex now. Which is funny because Aiden has the least amount of agent pool, and he's the flex, which makes no sense, but like it just kind of works for our team. And then yeah, Squiddy's on Duelist, but he's on watch for what he's playing because he's been kind of everywhere, which is just I just think that's his personality. Like he just can't really pick something. But yeah, what do you think about the roster?
Let me go back to it here. Bro, just put me on Duelist, man. Just, you know.
Fuck no.
Just pull the trigger and listen.
Nah, dude. You're on Sentinel.
I will put us in the best situation for me to get traded. I want you to know that.
No, you gotta frag.
I'm gonna play frag as I would in CS:GO.
Oh my god!
That, you know, I go in, I die, you trade me, and you know we go from there.
Oh my god!
No, I mean, it looks good. Yeah, I think it looks fine. The roles and everything look good. I think it's good at the fact that you got rid of the whole secondary IGL. I think that you just have to be IGL. And to be honest, like when we play, like I know we're in comp, but we're practicing at the same time, but it just feels like we're playing comp a lot of the times because like everyone else is talking like normally, and it's like we should just be quiet and listen to you and only give out comms, right? Like I see so and so here, this person's this shot, you know, they're here, they're that. Like we're giving out viable information for you, so that way you can then come up with the plan of where to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's like, I think that's what just needs to happen, and then yeah, we just all fall in line. But that might be the hardest thing for Sun to do, because I know with Sun, he is one to just talk and kind of say everything that's happening all at once, and then coming up with a plan right then and there. I think he just needs to be calm, be patient, bring everything down, give out the information to allow you to do your thing.
That's the main notes I always have for him. And, you know, I feel like it just takes time for that to be more tame. Because, like, yeah, I think he is, he's rambunctious sometimes, a lot of the times. And that's just the nature of his personality. But, like, sometimes I'm just like, I just can't hear anything. And it's like everyone's yelling, and, you know, it starts from one person. And yeah, you just gotta be calm. Like it's okay to be hype, but like sometimes it's just a little too much.
Yeah, and then with Squiddy, like I know he's Duelist and he said like minimal talking, but I think with him should definitely honestly, I probably wouldn't have included that in there because I feel like Squiddy might attach that to like, oh, I'm Duelist, and he did say he has the least amount of like communication, so it's like if I talk a little bit but not too much, everything's fine. I feel like if you didn't include that, like Squiddy won't attach to that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a possibility, but
no, I mean it was all good. Like it's just Squiddy should definitely still keep his communication high, like if he was an initiator, because like
yeah, if he's going every player should be doing that.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying like go Squiddy because there's a lot of times where he'll just fucking dash and we're just like, oh, all right, we're going. You know what I mean? It's just like
Yeah.
he just yeah. Also too, I think with Squiddy, with him being duelist, we definitely need to work on his smokes because the way he smokes and dashes to the site, he does it like he's solo. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Where like there isn't the comms and things like that. And um which kind of it's gonna suck. I feel like at the beginning, you might have to micromanage Squiddy a little bit when it comes to his duelist and where he has to like um dash onto. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like on a scent. Because there was that one time he didn't go switch, he went straight sight, and something made a huge deal about it because
Yeah.
they were all fighting there while me and
Yeah.
sight. Um so yeah, I feel like yeah.
Yeah, it's just tough. Like I can give him like all the tips I can, but like he just needs to like take that in and then learn how to like improve on his own.
Mhm.
And I feel like a lot of times he falls back to his like old habits. And
Yeah.
like if when there's a time I tell him to do everything, I feel like I just take him away as a player. Like he just becomes like a vessel, and I'm just like controlling him. He's like not thinking. But like when I'm
Yeah.
making callouts, you need to like take that in, and then you need to have a
Assess
brain
it.
of your own, and then like
Yeah.
see if like that's like the play, and then like how to make it work the best. But Squiddy is like he definitely lacks communication, and then you know when certain plays are happening, like I feel like he just kind of goes autopilot. I can't fix that. Like he just needs to become like better about it himself. Like he just needs to improve on his own.
Yeah.
But
I
that's
think
the tough part, like with giving notes.
maybe not necessarily like fix it per se, but just like work with him. You know what I mean? Like obviously it's never gonna get fixed. There's always gonna be
Yeah.
something to always like work on, which is
Yeah.
okay.
Every
Which is
player
totally fine.
has that.
Yeah.
But it's just
I
like
mean me, I
fine
know
tuning
I'm
it.
not the greatest. Again, like I need communication. I focus too much on certain things and I'll tunnel vision. And then also too, I do need to get more frags. Um with Aiden, he's a really good player. He definitely listens, which is good. Again, when it comes to him, it's communication because there's times where he'll just mute, or he'll just be quiet. Like he'll be unmuted, but he'll just be quiet,
Yeah.
and then like we
Yeah,
don't know what he's
there's
thinking.
there's phases with him, but I think he's gotten better.
Yeah,
For sure.
so he's definitely that. And then I don't know what happened between him and Sun, but they need to figure that shit out quick because they're going back to the how it was before when they were like
Yeah.
always bickering and
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. If that becomes a problem, then I'm just gonna have to take someone off the team and just bring in Tigers and
yeah.
just deal with what we have. But yeah, that is the biggest problem. Like just team cohesion with it. That's why this is a a roster set for one season, so we can change it if it doesn't work.
Yeah, dude, just fucking bench me, man. You know?
I'm not benching you.
I get to play the new Sentinel. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I get to play the new Sentinel. Hopefully he's good. Hopefully he's a better Cypher.
You make it good, and then we'll incorporate it to our team and make it good. It's the teams that make it good, you know? Like when you see all the metas, it's like all the pros like, oh, this pro's like fucking cracked at this Sentinel, or like this team is like using him this way.
Yeah.
Like, like Harbor was shit, and then like DRX, they know how to like use Harbor on like Icebox and all that post plant bullshit. Yeah, you just gotta understand the agent.
Icebox.
I do miss
I hated
Icebox.
Icebox, but I miss Icebox.
Kind of miss Breeze. I miss just lurking everywhere as Chamber. So easy.
Oh, Chamber's trip is nice now. It's
oh yeah, dude. I used it today, and I was like, damn, I could just put it everywhere.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's good on Pearl too. Like if you're just going down B long, you can just put it on flank, and then you don't have to worry about it. Going out of range so quick. Because it used to be like just right behind you across the pillar, and it would go away. Now you go like a little bit past it and further into the site. It's still like
that's good.
Not crazy amount of but still good.
Yeah.
You have more options. I think that's the biggest change with chamber is trip.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, they shouldn't have messed with this trip. But teleport, okay, yes, I get it.
Yeah, they
but
shouldn't have messed with it.
Yeah, the trip should be fun.
Every time I see a chamber like still like preemptively, I just feel so unsafe. When like it's like chamber trips flank, like I just feel like we're gonna get flanked regardless.
Yeah.
And there's no info because like maybe like there was a second like he was out of his range, and then they walk through. Like fucking timing in Valorant is crazy.
Also, too, before they updated it, like his activation time on trip was 4 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you can like, if you saw a chamber like place it down, you could swing him, kill him before it even like goes off. So now I'm glad it's 2 seconds. So now more viable on attack, you can use it to clear corners a lot faster than you could before.
Yeah.
Because before it was actually hindering chamber because you place it, and if you're standing right next to it, you just fucking swing him because he's still pulling out his gun after doing that. So.
I feel like it should just be instant, and like any trip should be just instant. Like I know Cypher trip, it has like, it's a very small window, but it has like a second of delay before it pops. Yeah. Because if you could just throw that fucking coin and then it like instantly.
Yeah.
And then they just get caught in it. But you know.
I'm trying to think of what this next Sentinel would do. It's gonna be a suck, right? Like if you hit the trap, it's gonna suck you to it or suck you in.
Yeah, they might have like a new mechanic. They like to do that.
I feel like it's gonna be the Q. Instead of like a cage, it's gonna be a suck. And then
yeah, it's gotta be something defensive. It might do damage, like I don't know.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Everything else is just like a regular trip when it comes to it. Sentinels don't have a suck. So yeah, I think one of them is gonna be a suck. And then maybe another trip type of thing, or a camera. Ooh, it could be like a camera, and if you walk in front of it, it flashes you instead of like
flash as a sentinel. That's nuts.
Well, because when the trap goes off, if you don't break the trip for Cypher, it concusses you, right? Like it stuns you.
Yeah, it hurts you too, which is kind of funny because like no one really gets hurt from those.
Oh, they break it so fast. They need to like have that go a little bit faster.
Yeah,
probably.
Concussing. I feel like that's just a bonus.
Yeah. We'll see. Episode 7. Is it episode or act? Episode 7, right? Episode 7, act 1. I always get messed up on the acts and the episodes.
Soon.
End of the July, right?
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, but yeah, the stuff that they talked about, the kingdom points. So it's like they have like you get them at the end of each match. It's with like XP. Like in the picture that it showed, it's like, oh, you got 800 XP for playing the match, but you also got 350 kingdom points. Some of the kingdom stuff that you buy for it is like 8,000 points though. So it's like you're gonna have to grind it to play, but it's all free. Stuff from previous battle passes, it's gonna be in the shop. Like you'll be able to go to like the certain section in the shop, and it'll reset every week. It'll rotate with the items in it. And nice. So you can use your points to get them. They didn't say anything about knives, so I think it's just all just player cards, titles, sprays, and
oh man, be a game changer like if you could upgrade your guns with kingdom points, but it's like
I feel like
10,000 each or something.
Well, kingdom points they did say will have a cap, so they didn't say what the cap was.
Okay,
but everything looks to be around 8,000 points, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be capped at like 10,000.
10,000 to upgrade.
And so
I'll still take it, man.
I feel like you should be able to use kingdom points to buy Rady Knight points. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
Or you can buy Valorant points with it. You know?
Yeah, I feel like that I don't know. That's like their moneymaker, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, you'll be able to do that. And then when it comes to the agents will no longer have contracts. So when a new agent launches, there'll be an agent event, and it will last for like 2 weeks. And you don't have to automatically activate it. It's automatically activated when you start playing. During those first, like during the event, you can spend 1,000 Valorant points to buy the agent if you want to, or you can just play the event just normally and be fine. At the end of the event, if you weren't able to unlock them, then you can spend 8,000 kingdom points to unlock the agent.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah. Hopefully they don't mess with that fucking Game Pass stuff, because then I'll have them unlocked and I can just play them right away.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
But yeah, that's all I have on
Valorant.
That's
all I got. Premier's looking fun. Teamwork looks a bit rough. Where we are looks a bit rough, but
oh yeah, we gotta give you some like feedback.
We'll make something happen.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I always tell people, I always tell the team that like if you guys have feedback, you can always put it in notes, but no one has put any notes. So
one thing I'll tell you, right? One thing I'll tell you, I think you do well with your executions and the ideas that you have. You're great at aiming. You can definitely frag out if you want to. Personally, I feel you are a great smoker. Personally, I feel like you're kind of wasted on smokes. You'd be a perfect initiator. I honestly think you would. But you've played smokes so much that you know the characters inside and out. But because I feel like with you being IGL, if you initiate the pushes, it might be a little bit different. Also too, if you're gonna be smokes and IGLing, I think you should definitely slow down a bit, and not be like one of the first people into the site.
Yeah, dude, I'm always first one in. Like, even if I play ranked, I'm playing smokes, I'm always the first one in. I'm like, why am I dead first?
Yeah, I think for you, you should be more of the. I know as me as a sentinel, I lurk and things like that, but I think you should definitely be back a little bit more and lurk a little bit, just in case like something is able to happen. Boom, you're able to like pop off, right?
Yeah, I should be playing trades, but I don't do that. Make my teammates play trades. Well.
And then, I just think sometimes when it comes to like IGLing, you just gotta take a breath. Like, you just, because obviously not everything that you do is going to be perfect 100%, and it's going to be kind of like, you know what I mean? I think it may not be true. It kind of seems that way, but it kind of seems like you get a little bit flustered if like someone didn't listen properly, or like if you feel like someone gives a different idea than your own, like they're kind of like stepping on you in a sense. Also, to put your foot down. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're always hanging out with you and we're always like shooting the shit, and like we don't necessarily know when you're being serious or like joking around. But I think like you just definitely need to make it apparent when it comes to like practices. If I tell you to do something, I expect you to follow through with it the best that you can, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Just so that way we know like he means fucking business. You know what I'm saying? But I think with time that will happen for you. And yeah, but overall, I think you're doing very well.
I appreciate it. Yeah, those are all the things I've noticed about myself, and yeah, I definitely got to work on it. Yeah, I don't know, like when I IGL, like I don't get flustered, but it's like when people don't listen, I'm just like, holy shit, like why am I here? And then sometimes I'm also like maybe I just need to be more like firm about like my call outs. Sometimes I am, and sometimes they still don't listen, but but like I'm like I can't also like always blame it on people that don't listen. It's not like always one way on whose fault it is. Yeah, sometimes I'm just thinking so much that like I'm making call outs and I'm just like kind of mumbling because like there's so much going on in my head. But yeah, I'm trying my best to be like trying to just lead with like compassion when people make mistakes, instead of like, bro, like what the fuck, man. It's like it's never good, like it's not a great way to like learn and give feedback. So yeah, I've been trying to do that, and obviously I can't get tilted. I don't usually get tilted, but people piss me off sometimes. Yeah, the game doesn't piss me off, but it's always like the people that do stupid shit. But you know, everyone's learning and we're part of the same team, so it's like there's no point in like creating friction.
That's true.
But yeah, I definitely have a lot to work on.
I mean, we all do.
Yeah, it's just tough because like I'm looking at like actual teams and like I finally realized like why there's a separation between like IGL and a coach. Is like coach can like, you know, they can give notes to players, they can, you know, tell player like they can. What's up?
I want a what? I want a friendship bracelet made out of your hair.
What the fuck?
Yeah, sure, why not? She cut her hair today. So,
what the fuck?
Yeah, she cut her hair and she came in looking like a gremlin, asking if I wanted a friendship bracelet with her hair.
Oh my god!
She didn't know it, but you almost saw her. Like,
yeah,
the door was like cracked open, like right.
Yeah, I saw a little bit. I didn't really see much. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah.
Sorry, we're talking about the.
Yeah, it's just like IGL.
You were
coach.
saying that from coach to IGL,
Yeah, it's just like it's a lot for me to just look at because I have to look at everything.
Yeah, because it comes down to a lot of also VOD reviewing.
Yeah.
Obviously, we want to be able to VOD review the teams we go against because we have no VODs on them. But
I think just VOD reviewing in general like is very helpful, but not a lot of people know how to do it, and they just don't want to do it. It's like just logging gameplays. Like that's not fun.
Yeah.
But I think that's where the most growth happens.
That's true. And it's like, I know we said this is for a for fun kind of team, but yeah.
Doesn't feel for fun anymore. No, I'm just
kidding. Doesn't. I mean, like,
no, like it's I'm still like trying to make sure that everyone's having fun, but like I also just want to win too. So like if we want to win and have fun at the same time, like we need to do these things, or else like we're not going to win a lot of games. Yeah, we're not going to win a lot of games because there are people there's definitely going to be teams that just like try hard, like do everything that we're doing times like 10. And you know, I don't want to get 13-0'd.
Definitely not. Hey, at least we haven't though. We came close.
Close, but we haven't though. We always score like a round or two if we get dominated. Yeah. It just takes time. We gotta cook, you know.
That's true. Yeah.
We're not even boiling yet.
We're not even boiling.
Yeah. We just have cold pasta and water.
Exactly. We haven't even turned on the the oven yet.
Yeah. Check back like an hour later. It's like, damn, it's not cooked yet.
Our worst game that we had, we were 2-13 twice.
Yeah.
Once on Bind and once on Haven. Oh, but you weren't there for the Haven game.
No. Yeah, I heard when you guys played with Wrath, like all the games were pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
You guys like lost every single game, right?
Yeah, we lost the 2 games. Oh yeah, then we lost the tournament, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, damn. Like, because I was watching and you guys were like 6-10. I was like, this is kind of winnable. And then
the tournament we had Tigers.
Oh, okay.
Tournament we had Tigers and we lost.
You had Wrath on Haven then?
We had Wrath on Haven. Yeah.
Okay.
He played Chamber both times. The first game. Oh no, he played Cypher first game. He did okay. Shabby. I mean, first game 13 kills was the max, and that was Aiden. Second game, it was 11 kills was the max, and that was me.
Yeah.
And I was Breach.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I'd like to have Wrath on the team, but he's not a gamer. He's got responsibilities.
Yeah. It's crazy how there's the games that we lose. I don't know. I don't get how I'm fucking popping off.
Yeah, when you 5-stack, it's just a different vibe, you know? Like,
yeah.
Even like
there was a
bind
game that we had.
Kills.
There was a bind game that we had. It was all Ascendants, and some Immortals.
Yeah.
And I was 11 and 13, and that was top of the team when I was Cypher on bind.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Stuff like that happens when you 5-stack. It just becomes more of a team game. And less individual. But
that's true.
If you're individually just cracked, like you could just carry a game, but that's not fun.
You know, we might not be Division 17 next premiere, to be honest.
Yeah, probably not.
We're probably gonna be like 16 or 15.
I think it'll be 16.
I think 16. Yeah. Unless I start playing and winning, but if we're still 5-stacking, I'm just gonna because we're not winning a lot, and so I'm losing a lot of RR, and I don't play.
Yeah, we should just start bringing in like other people. Like bring in like fucking Holden or something.
Oh, into the Premier team?
Yeah.
To boost it? Well, it'd be the top 5 people, yeah.
So it'd be like 2 Immortals.
He's Diamond.
No, he's Ascendant now. He's Ascendant 3.
Oh, he's Ascendant?
He got to Immortal yesterday and then lost it. Yeah. He's good. He's got
for me,
he's got a brain.
He's a Diamond.
Yeah.
Holden, yeah, he's really good at the game. Just bring in Ling.
Maybe.
Just to get it up.
I feel like we should broaden our options, not like just do comfort people, but this is also just like a friend group team, so I'm not too bothered about bringing in new people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not bothered at all. But yeah, I mean, I last time when we got to Division 17, I was Diamond 1, so all I got to do is just Diamond 1.
Yeah.
And if Squiddy's Diamond 3 or Diamond 2, I'll balance it out because we were both Diamond 1 last time.
It's just gonna get harder and harder.
Yeah.
That's just Valorant. Like, you climb and then it just gets harder and harder. So it feels like you're never improving.
Yeah, every game is so radically different because like nobody plays the same. And so it's like, even though like they're in your MMR, there's people that shouldn't be in your MMR, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like they're just having a terrible time solo queuing. But yeah. I did have fun though when we were in that plat gold lobby.
Yeah, I had fun using the skins.
I was having some fun there. So I didn't mind that at all.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let loose and just have fun on like things that you don't care about.
Yeah, it let me hone in on a lot of different things that used to chamber again.
All right, that's all I got for Premier and the current team.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in for season 2, episode 1.
Oh yeah,
the ALT TAB podcast. Just kidding, episode 24. If you're listening on Spotify, hello and goodbye. If you're listening on Google Podcast, I don't know who does that, but hey, if you are,
I think there's some.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
I think it's like 1 or 2, but
hey, that's dope. Anyway, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's free. Also, hit that bell notification if you want to. I know sometimes the notifications are kind of but it'd be great if you did. Don't forget our TikTok as well. We'll start posting more TikToks and shorts and things of that nature. And yeah, we'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Next time.